Hello everyone. It is Michelle, your Chalk Couture independent designer. I decided to have a happy hour today. Did you see my post? I said, meet me with a beverage. So come on in, say hi. Tell me what type of beverage you have. Say hi as you come in. Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk. Hello everyone. It is Michelle, your Chalk Couture independent designer. Hello. We are going to make some Valentine's thing. I showed you guys some of my pudgies. Let me show them to you now that they're painted. So I have this little guy here. He's holding a gift. I have this guy here. Hi, Vanessa, who's holding, he's holding the word love. I guess I'm saying he, but these could be she's, I suppose. Look at this one with the cute little cupcake. You guys know I love the cupcake one. And this one has a flower. Adorable. I made these a little bit bigger to go on our door hanger. I think that's actually the normal size they come in. And then I shrunk a few, these two. This is holding a little letter, like a Valentine, and this one's holding a heart. I made these a little smaller to go onto one of our surfaces, okay? So I told you guys this was happy hour. I had a day. I was supposed to have a massage this morning, but the girl canceled because something happened to her car. So she was not having a good Monday. I can do without one. But luckily these, subscriptions to these massages are actually from Chalk Couture. That's what I like to use, the extra goodies that I get from the company. So I'm having a happy hour today. This is actually called Cupid's Arrow. It's a drink from the Bartesian. It's a gin drink and it is sweet and it is amazing. So this is what I'm going to be sipping on as my little happy hour. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Let's move some of this out of the way because I want to work. I have two different things I want to do today. And one of them is I took our Chalk Couture round, which I'm not even sure if we still have. I know I have a couple extra, but you can find these in many different areas. You can get this from the hardware store. I just took mine and I painted a portion of it red. And I painted a portion of it pink, and I just used our precision tape to mask it off so that I can paint some of it. And since I did that, and I'm going to be chalking on some of the red, I want to actually... Oh, that's a pretty ribbon. I wanted to put some wax on here. so that it goes a little better. What did I do with my, oh, right in front of me. How are you doing, Vanessa? How's your Monday been? So I'm just going to take some of this paper towel. We do have these little wax applicators, but because I painted it recently, I don't want to turn my applicator red. So if I have something that I've just painted and I don't want to mess up my applicator, I'll use a paper towel. And I'm just getting some of this on here, and I'm going to wax right over that. I'm just going to rub it in, and then I'm going to let it kind of sit and cure while we're working on the other project, okay? Ideally, I think it works best if you let your wax sit for a good 24 hours. I never do, and it works out fine, I suppose. But you'll see how it's turning a little shiny. Long work day. I get it. That's why I want a happy hour. I don't even know. Do you have a cocktail, Vanessa? Do you drink any cocktails? Is it just me that needs one today? All right, so I'm going to let this kind of soak in here. I had so much fun in the pajama party in my VIP group. I went ahead and announced the winners in the group today. And I have the next event already lined up. Okay, so I've waxed this red part. I'm going to let this sit over here. These projects are, or I'm going to drop it on the floor. And let's see here. So I have one of my beaded surfaces. This one is no longer available, but if you love the beaded look, you're going to want to stay soon, because when we have our new product launch, you're going to find something like this. Hold on, I have to yell at my son. My drink is Crown and Coke. Hey, Charlotte. My son is not listening to me. Hold on, I have to send him a text. Please go outside and let the dog in, period. Sorry about that. Crown and Coke. Now that's a drink. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the surfaces that we had for one of our specials. And what I love about it is that it has this insert here. And this can be removed so that you could have it either on the black side or on the white chalkboard side. I can't decide which side I want this to go on. Look, these are what my little guys are going to go on. I'm kind of thinking I want it to go on this side. Hello? Yeah, I'm going to have it go on the white side. We do have a lot of surfaces coming out that will take these interchangeable surfaces. So stay tuned, okay? I cannot wait to show you guys all the new stuff coming out on February the 6th. That's why I'm trying to figure out when our next event's going to be in the VIP group. If I'm going to wait for that, I don't know. Or am I going to have more than one? See how that just changes it this way? There's a lot of people that even like to paint these. I'm so sorry if you guys missed out on this, but I'm going to use these little pudgies in here to show me where I'm going to place. And this is just a part of the transfer. You'll find this in the Valentine's sale. The transfer is actually called Hello Valentine. This came out in 2021 and they brought it back in the specials for half off. So you'll find this half off if you are a customer. If you're a Club Couture customer, you'll get 55% off. This has 3 other transfers that would go perfect with our flip sign or with our 6x18s. Any of those or anything this will be perfect for. But it also has 3 other Valentine sayings on there. But I've been using this. I love this. I've made door hangers with this before. I probably don't even need, I might need to order a new one. Just see, it's not even that sticky because I've used this one so much. I just love this. I just, look at these cute little gnomes. And I'm going to put this Hello Valentine. Let me just figure out how I want this to go. I may need to move it a little to the right. So I'm going to go here. That's why I love that these are reusable. And, you know, don't think you're not going to use your transfers again. I've been using this one since, I did it too much, since 2021, right? But I definitely might have to get a replacement because you can see how well loved this is. I know we made a door hanger with this last year. I'm pretty sure we made a few other things. I might need to use my precision tape for this. Maybe I've only had one sip of my drink, you guys. Let's see. There we go. That's much better. So I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any bubbles. Remember, bubble is trouble on here. And I do think that I just want to get out that pink and red. Now this has that little boutique surface on it that I love. And I'm going to keep the same color scheme. And I'm going to take some of the peony and I'm going to do the word hello. Yeah, this might need to be replaced, maybe while the sale, because designers get, what, 62% off right now on the sale items. I might need to stock up because I have used this transfer every year since 2021. So that tells you how much I love this little one here. And we have so many fun surfaces coming out in the new catalog in February that I'm going to want all of these transfers for. All right, so now I'm going to grab my candy apple red. And I'm just going to go right across. And what I love about these refill backer sheets is that we have one that's coming that's going to be wood, or you have these that are chalkboard. So you can definitely design, love, and then repeat. And I'm going to just go like this. Get all of those. Hopefully this is going to transfer good because it is so old. Couture likes to say the transfers are good for like 8 to 10 or 8 to 12 uses. I disagree. I use mine a lot. Oh, I meant to do that little heart in pink. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe we can put some pink on top. I thought to myself, ooh, don't forget to make that little heart pink. Let's see, maybe we can kind of make it into a hot mess pink, or at least a little lighter. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to take and I'm going to slowly, because the red with all that pigment sometimes can be a little thinner. I'm going to just peel and reveal. Oh, I love this so much. Look at that. I'm like, ooh, ta-da. Hello, Valentine. Just gonna put this on the side here so I can wash it and use it for my 4th year in a row. And then I'm gonna get my little dry tool. Perfect. Okay, so let's put our little squeegees. So again, I used candy apple red and I used peony. And then what I have are our little pudgies that I have painted. If you like the pudgies and would like to order the pudgies, just send me a message. And these are the 2 that we have. Now you have a couple different options of how you can attach this to your project. Isn't that adorable? You can either use our magnets or you can use these glue dots. I get these glue dots to use for a lot of different projects. These are the removable dots. And I find that they are perfect for sticking things on. And I like that they come in this little runner. Okay. Hold on, I had to open a new one because I used up my other one. And these just have these little dots like this that are easily removable. They are adorable, aren't they, Jen? So I'm going to actually put one there, one there. I'm going to just run it all the way like this. You can just use it as a runner. And I'm going to put all of these on here. And this is not going to mess up my surface It's just putting these little snot dots all over it. And it's going to hold it in place until I want it to come off. So let's see. We have this guy who's right there. And then I'm just going to use these little snot dots and put it on the back of here. These will not mess up my surface or my pudgy. And then they're removable. Now they do have the permanent ones, but they're a little more sticky, and that might leave residue when you want it to come off. But again, you could also use the magnets, or you could use one of our magnetic surfaces. All right, ta-da, let me show you this one. Here's our first one. How stinking cute is this? This is what's gonna be greeting you when you walk in. Hello, Valentine. Interested in the little pudgies. Aren't they cute? So these I made a little smaller than the other one. So if you do want pudgies, send me a message, Deborah. Let me know if you want the whole set. Did I put them on crooked? If you want them, oh no, I'm just holding it crooked. If you want them the smaller size, the bigger size, absolutely adorable. Hello, Valentine. Isn't that cute? Now we're gonna move on to, let me just put this down. I'll show it at the end again. Now we'll move on to our door hanger here. You know what? Let me turn on my glue gun, because these I'm not going to use the glue dots. I'm actually going to glue these down. And these are the ones that I made to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so look at this one. We have one with the flowers, one with the cupcake, one with love. I'm trying to figure out how I want them to sit on this board. Look how cute that is. Ah, aren't these cute? I want to say these here, I guess we could tell by our craft mat. The ones I made here are, let's see, this is about 7 inches tall. And it is about 3 3/4 wide on these. But I picked this transfer. This transfer is on the Valentine's Day sale. It says Hugs and Kisses. This is what I want to go on the hanger. Okay. So this is part of the sale. So let's move these guys. I don't want to mess them up because they're so stinking cute. And then I'm going to get this Hugs and Kisses. I don't know if I'm going to use these little pieces, but these little pieces are so cute. You could kind of use them for anything. We have a couple of different hearts. We have some lips, and then we have the XOXO. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Maybe we'll put some hearts on the outside. We'll see. But we need to fuzz this. This transfer has never been used. Not because I don't like it. This is the second one that I've had. You need to post a picture of all of the available so we can decide, okay. Well, they are posted. They're posted in the VIP group, Jen. And I have a picture of each one in the VIP group. They're just not painted. Let's see. I also have St. Patrick's Day and Easter ones, so if you're not big on Valentine's Day but love these pudgies, I have them for a lot of different of the holidays. Hold on, let me get a drink of my happy hour. I'm drinking Cupid's Arrow for my Valentine's. Okay, but I'll post a finished picture of these in there. I still have to take a picture of everything we did last week. So let's see. I wanted to take paper towel. We did wax this at the beginning of the video, so I'm just going to get off any excess wax here. There we go. And then this transfer is one of the older transfers. This one was from, oh, this is, no, 2020. So this is before they started to make them a little more transparent. But we're going to see if we can try to get this somewhat centered on here. It says Hugs and Kisses. And let's see, for this one, I'm going to get out the peony and my bright white. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my cut squeegees, I guess, for the peony. And I'm going to do these little flare outs in pink to kind of match the other pink. And then I'm going to do this side over here. So cute. All right. And then I'm going to take my bright white to do the hugs and kisses. So I'm going to take some use a sponge brush. Did you use a paintbrush to paint the round? I used a sponge brush for the round. I like sponge brushes because they're disposable. All right, so I'm going to take some of this. And I'm going to go over the hugs. Go right over this. I think this is such a fun reusable stencil. And this would make a really cute pillow. This would make a really cute pajama top. Yeah, I also use little sponges to paint my gnomes, and some of the pieces are smaller. You could use acrylic markers if you have markers, or just paint. You could also use your chalk paint. I used acrylic because I was up in my office, and I wasn't near my chalk paste, but I like to save my chalk paste for chalking, and I don't always paint my surfaces with my chalk paint. Only because sometimes mine, I don't thin it enough. And if it's thick and you have a lot of ridges, then it's easy to get air bubbles underneath. So you want to make sure you wax it pretty good if you paint with your paste. And then again, at the beginning of this video, we did wax this red part of this board. All right. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to, I love this so much. Hugs and kisses. Isn't that adorable? All right, I'm just going to put this back on the backer sheet because I'm going to want to wash this in the sink when we're done, so I can reuse it again and again. Now let's go ahead and dry this. I don't want to smudge it because it's perfect. So the reason why I waxed it is because I didn't want any of my fresh paint to come up. And I also didn't want any of the paint to get on the back of my transfer. So using your surface wax that's available on chalk is good for protecting your transfers and for protecting your surfaces, okay? Isn't it adorable, Jen? Love, love, love. I'm going to place the gnomes on here, and then we can decide if we want to use any of those little pieces to add some hearts or X's. I don't think I'm going to add anything, even though I love these little lips. I'm more of a simple designer. I like things a little simple, but you could be as unsimple as you want to be. I love this transfer. Okay, so let's get back out. Look, we have our, I'm going to try to, I had them all in a row at the bottom, but I feel like I kind of like them not as straight. So I'm trying to figure out how I want them to go. There. Aren't these so stinking cute? They are so cute, aren't they, Deborah? Deborah. Okay. I may even angle them. No, just kind of hanging out like this. I don't want it to be too heavy because this is going on a door. So I did these in 1/8 of an inch. I took out a bunch of ribbons. I was going to do a bow at the top, but now I'm trying to decide if I want to do a bow at all. But let's get our glue gun. And we're going to attach these to our door sign. Okay. So I just love this so much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attach this. I'm only doing hot glue with my Sure Bonder. Sometimes it's good to do the double glue method, especially if you have extreme weather. But I've been just good with this. Right now I have that snowboarding door hanger that we made together on my door. I did have to take it down for wind, but oh my gosh, how stinking cute is that? This is so cool. And you don't even have to use this as a door hanger. This might be something that you just want as decor. Love. I didn't put enough glue on there. I thought it hung off more than it did, but it didn't. That's okay. Isn't it perfect, Deborah? All right. Easy peasy. Hugs and kisses. All right. I'm looking up there to see how that... I love it too, Vanessa. Isn't it adorable? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I did take out a lot of different ribbons. I was going to make a bow for the top. I don't know if I'm going to... Well, maybe I will just try it with you guys because these projects went by so fast. So we'll put this aside to let that glue dry. I'm going to let a little cat out of the bag. And one of the new tools that Couture has coming out February 6th is a bow maker. So you won't be seeing my easy bow maker anymore. We will have a Couture bow maker. I'm going to bring this back. I'm trying to see. Should we use white and red? Or we have one that's white and red polka dots with red. A couple different kinds of polka dots. Let me see. Where's my bow people at? Because should we do a messy bow? Or should we just do... We'll do the bow maker. So we could do red and white. We can do this red, which I kind of like, and white. We could do just white and white. We also have little polka dots. I don't think I want the little polka dots. I'm thinking I want this one. Ooh, we also have some gingham. Nah, too much ribbon. Maybe we'll do this and this. And I don't want a very, very big bow because I don't want it to hide the hugs and kisses, but it may be a bow that I attach the white one. Okay, what about if we do this one and do red and white? I'll show you how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna put this and add a little tail. And because I don't want a big bow, I don't even know if I have enough ribbon. Let me see if I have enough ribbon here. We're gonna do a couple... We'll do one this size. We'll do a couple that are 5 inches. I'm so excited for the Couture one. It looks so fun, and it's our brand color. White with red polka dots? You mean the white? I have big polka dots, and I have little polka dots. When you say white with red polka dots, do you mean you want this with this? Is that what you mean, Deborah? Let me know before I go on to the next layer. And then we'll take this out to the 5. And then I like to twist mine around upwards because that gives you a little bit of poof already. Let me know if you mean you want this red with the white on it. And then let's do another loop. I am not a good bow maker, so I'm sure you may want to watch someone else's tutorial. Big. What does big mean? Oh, the big dots. The big dots? But you meant the big ones with this red? We'll go to the 5 on this side. Yes, white with big red polka dots. I'm trying to think if I want to do more than 2. We'll go like this. I don't want a big fluffy bow, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll go like that. Let's open up our big polka dots. And then I do like having extra tails because you can cut them and do whatever you want with the tails. So we'll put this on there. I'm gonna make this color a little smaller. So I'm gonna make this one go to the 4. So it's gonna be an inch smaller. To the 4. And again, I twist the other side up to give it a little bit of volume. Put that one to the 4. That's to the 4. Hey, Christy, making a bow here. I just let the cat out of the bag and told everybody that Couture is coming out with their own bow maker with the spring line launch. And then I'm gonna just make a little one for the center. And then have this kind of go down like this. We'll cut that. I don't want a big bow for this, okay? But what I am gonna do is I am gonna get a zip tie. I'm gonna zip tie. And you know what I needed, which I think I moved, is my wires. To think of where I just had them and I moved them because I made something else. Are they in here? Hold on. Where did I just see them? I have them all in a container. Hold on a second. I have these little wires so that I can attach it to my board here. I guess I could always attach it after. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. No. I might have left my wires upstairs when I was fixing something. Let me see if I have any in here. I have other little wires and little pudgies in here. I have a great big thing of wire that I use to put inside. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna grab one of my small zip ties, and I can always just zip tie it. Here. What day is the spring launch again? The spring launch is February the 6th. All right, so we have this. I'm gonna take this and kind of grip it. And then I'm going to take my little zip tie. I did it the wrong way. There we go. I have to hear the little zippy tie sound. But I'm going to use this to hold all of this together. You could use pipe cleaners if you want to. I just like zip ties because I can get it really tight. And then generally what I like to do is put something else in the zip tie, and then I could use that to attach to whatever I'm attaching it to. Don't worry about how it looks at this point, because we're gonna fussle with it a little. Is that a word, fussle? We're gonna fussle with it a second. And I'll take this and move it behind. Let's see. I never know if I did the right amount of loops. Let's see. So we have this one, this one. These are the tails that we're gonna end up trimming. Sometimes I like to take them and kind of put them where I want them. And then we'll fluff out the rest. So we have a little tiny loop here. That's the center. I think this bow ended up being bigger than I wanted it to, but that's okay because when we puff it, they get a little smaller. So we're just going to open these up like this, and then I'm going to separate them. And then we're going to open these up to kind of give that. This is the poof part, I call it. To where we're going to want to kind of form this how we want it. You could always use some glue to put it where you want. Don't mind me, I'm just fussing. There. You can see how when I put the zip tie on, I have a little bit more ribbon on one side than the other, but that's okay. And you can add as many loops as you want. I really didn't want a big bow. And again, we'll poof it out and poof it out. Nobody's expecting a perfect bow from me, so I'm okay. All right, and then I'm just going to trim these a little bit, and then once we see the length we want on our door frame, we'll do the little tailored look one. You're not supposed to use your transfer trimmers for ribbon, right? Okay, so let's just see how this looks. Maybe I'll have to redo it off of camera. But let's see here. And then you see the little zip tie that I had there. Typically I would take that and attach it like this. We may need to use a longer zip tie. Hold on. Across the top. So I'm going to slip my zip tie where the other zip tie is if I can. Actually, you know what? I think it'll be fine. Let's see. I should have attached it before I start to all right, so I'm going to I should have put a longer one. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's gonna work. See, I have my little zip tie noise. All right, so now I'm gonna cut the long one. Okay, it didn't zip. It didn't zip. I may need to use a longer zip tie. But do you get my point here of what we're going to do? I'm gonna put that down there. I want this to go here, and that to go there. All this red is just reminding me of Chinese New Year's, because that's coming up too, you guys. Let's try that again. Oh, I know why. It's because the zip tie's in there backwards. You said I don't have a brain anymore. You do have a brain. I know you have a brain. There we go. Now I heard the famous zip tie sound. And then all of this is wired ribbon, so we're going to be able to put it where we want it. And again, you just need to manhandle it a little bit. Like this. See how it's big? It's going to cover our words, so we're going to have to make them shorter. Or even go out the side this way a little bit. I don't know if I like the bow. It is cute though when you hold it up. Maybe we'll have to have, the tails are what is going to be the problem because it's so close. So either I'll cut the bow off of here and have it go on the hanger. That way it's not overlapping the words. It does take some fussing here to see. And then we'll just kind of use the wire to move it all out of the way up there. Too big. So what I like to do is fold it, cut it, and then move it so it's out on the side over here. So it's out of the way. You don't need a tail to be at the bottom. You could have a tail coming out anyway. And then we're going to just keep fussing with the wire. And then we're going to move this one out here because it's wired. We'll cut that. You can have those go any which way you want. It's best when it's hanging to kind of fool with it. Then we can kind of go like that. There. You could always take one of the glue dots and make your bow sit where you want it to be, which we may end up doing here. Like this one here. I want to kind of sneak underneath. What I like about bows, there's not one way to do it. Okay, this is actually really stinking cute here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my snot dots and look, I'm going to put it on the back of my bow. And then I'm going to put it where I want that one to go. Right there. I'll put one right there. There we go. We have that coming out the side. We have this one, which I actually think I'm going to cut a little shorter. Make it bob its head out there. Thank you for bearing with me if you have stayed. You guys know this is not my thing, these bows. That's why I'm excited that we are going to have a new bow maker. And there we go. I'm just going to take this and play with where it's peeking out of. Let me show you guys. All right, so you see that? Hugs and kisses. I could even move this bow a little more out of the way if I wanted to. Let me just move it a little higher using my little snot dot. Are you joking or are you being serious, Christy? Because I feel like I am the worst bow maker in all of chalk history. But I want some of these to kind of be, ta-da! Isn't that cute? And then this will just go on my little hanger like this. I probably should have made it a little smaller, maybe more loops, but I think more loops would have made it even bulkier. Maybe I should have only done a few, like, well, I only did 2 loops of each. Ta-da! Hey, Julie! So here is our finished door wreath. I think it's adorable. You know? So, oh, you are serious? Here's our little door hanger. Can you see that little polka dot back there? Yes. And then the other project we did using the other pudgies, this. So what you guys saw was the whole use of snot dots, as we call it. These are the repositional snot dots. And look, if I want to, I can go like this, and look how easily they come off. And they can just go right back on. It's not going to mess up my surface or my pudgies. Just make sure you use the repositional ones. Okay. Here's my Hello Valentine on our beaded frame. And then here is our Hugs and Kisses on a nice little door hanger. Can you guys believe all the pink I've been using lately? Oh my goodness. So thank you guys so much for joining me for my little happy hour today. I'll post a picture of these, and if you're interested in the Gnome pudgies, then you guys can go ahead and let me know. I think I measured those for you. These, I know, were 5 inches. These are almost 8. But if you have a certain surface you have in mind, you can let me know what size, as tall or as wide as you want them, and I can kind of adjust them for your project, okay? I also have them in St. Patrick's Days and Easter's. I'm probably going to cut St. Patrick's Day when I cut Vanessa's Valentine ones, because Vanessa has already ordered a pair of Valentine pudgies. Just let me know if you still want them these same sizes, seeing them, Vanessa, or if you wanted them a different size. Okay? Ta-da! Happy Valentine's Day! Do you guys even see I'm wearing some of my dollar earrings? All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the Valentine's Day sale, and don't forget to